Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new video. This video will be fully in English for the first time. Why, you might be asking? It's all because I've realized that I have to practice my English as I have not been using it for quite a while. So this video will be fully in English and it will be about newly released Ferrari app which is called My Ferrari. All clear? Okay, let's go. Let's jump right into this. This is a Ferrari website, and you might have noticed that in section Auto there is this little menu item under the car selection which says My Ferrari. And this choice offers My Ferrari app and sign-in links, and two more which are really not that important. Both of the two links lead to two different things which do pretty much the same stuff. My Ferrari app is Ferrari's new mobile application which should be accessible only for the Ferrari owners. The app itself can be freely downloaded from the Apple App Store and Google Play, but I was told that it requires the login data from your dealer, which will set up the access for you. The installation process in my case was quite easy for me, because I have just used the login data from Owners Only section of the Ferrari's website, which is also called My Ferrari, and I've been using it for quite some time. Now let's take a look what is this app all about. After logging into the app, we are welcomed by main screen which shows one main important announcement. In this case, it is a link to world premiere of SF90 Stradale Spider reveal video. Underneath we can find shortcuts to 5 main sections: My Garage, Car Configurator, Calendar, Store and Video Tutorials, which explains how to use this app. First two are most interesting, My Garage and Car Configurator, and I will go through them in detail a bit later. Next section is called Lineup, and it shows all currently produced cars which you can order. Well, if you're lucky enough and Ferrari will actually let you order one, as some of the models are limited and you have to pass some criteria, such as ownership of multiple Ferrari cars or other limited cars. This is valid, for example, for Monza SP1, SP2, as well as for 812 GTS or Pista. Following section is Explore, which is kind of a signpost to other sections of the Ferrari website, which are probably not visited that often, such as Ferrari Store, pre-owned vehicles, original accessories, past models and so on. Now I will jump to section Car Configurator, and as you can see there is saved configuration of A12 Superfast, which I did a year ago by using online configurator on Ferrari's website. This configuration is saved there automatically because I have an account in owner sections of the Ferrari website called My Ferrari, and this My Ferrari app on my mobile phone automatically have access to it, so I can review it, edit it or send it to my dealer, which can give me more information about pricing and availability. Let's take a closer look on the configuration. If I will click on the button, the app transfers me to the website configurator and loads all the options which I have previously chosen. I can scroll through rendered images of my configuration, and I can also view 360 of my car, here finished in Grigio Ingrid. One note here: I did not order the car, it was just a test of the configuration back then, so please do not expect that this car will appear in my garage. From my configurations we will move to My Garage, which contains a list of my currently owned cars. You can see there my F12 and 458 Speciale with their pictures. The My Ferrari app allows you to upload your own picture, which will work as a cover picture and replaces the standard image from the configurator. In order to have your car displayed in My Ferrari app or My Ferrari website, you have to submit a VIN number together with the proof of ownership, for example purchase contract or invoice. Then Ferrari will cross-check this information with registry and your local Ferrari dealer. So this process takes a couple of days before your car can appear in the app. Once that's done, you will get the access to the additional information about your car. You can see the date of purchase and photos from the production line. These pictures are taken automatically by the cameras installed in the factory, and every time your car starts a building phase, the picture is taken and uploaded there. So if you have ordered a new car, you can see the work in progress. Sadly, there are only 3 pictures in total. First, when the build process starts. Second, once the chassis is painted. And the last picture is once the car is finished. We can also check the service history of the car, which is at the moment quite limited. It basically shows you when was the last time your car was serviced and how many kilometers you've covered since the last visit. These numbers can be frankly quite depressing to me. There are no additional information, so you do not know if the service was regular or if you were there to fix some issue. Also, one important note, the service history is available only from the moment you have owned the car, so you do not see any service history from the previous owner. This could be quite a strong feature. I would love to see all the servicing stops in there with a bit more details. Another part related to servicing are service contracts. As you might know, Ferraris come with the 3-year factory warranty, which can be extended by 2 years during the purchase to total of 5 years. My Speciale had only 3 years, but I have been extending the warranty every year under Ferrari warranty program called New Power, which needs to be renewed every year if the car passes the mechanical checks. The app displays every contract and its end date, so you can see all your expired contracts as well. Last contract is Ferrari maintenance program, which is valid for 7 years since purchase. That means that you do not have to pay a penny for oil and filter changes and so on. And that is quite nice from Ferrari. If we will go back to the car details, we can also check full specification of the car's exterior and interior. It is a simple list with names of the selected options, which are sometimes not translated and kept in Italian. Most of the times there is no additional information about the items, for example codes, but sometimes you can find very interesting ones, such as in my Speciale. There is an option called Very Urgent Car with 6 asterisks. Because 5 would not have been enough, I guess. But that alone suggests that the previous owner was a pretty important person, unlike me. I was just lucky to get this car. There is one more thing which caught my attention, and that is your profile in the app. Of course, Ferrari knows the names of the owners of their cars in case that they visit official dealer, but they want to know a bit more, who they are, what are their interests and hobbies, so they can focus their marketing efforts even better and map their customers who do not use the services of the official Ferrari dealers. Let's take a closer look at hobbies and interests which you can choose from and see for yourself if you would easily fit in Ferrari's marketing brackets. There are plenty of them, from architecture, boating, charities, motor racing, to more quiet and subtle ones such as reading. And that being said, they have a whole reading magazine subcategory, so it is evident that Ferrari wants to know what kind of magazines you read, so they can advertise there. I was trying to figure out to which category Hustler goes to. Guess that might be a lifestyle, right? Or should I be a lumber owner instead? In Ferrari interest section there are only 5 items which you can choose from, and the whole section looks more like a work in progress, as the first item read Ferrari cars test in one word. But hey, it's Italian. This is pretty much about it. Now let's log in to customer section of the web, which is called Also My Ferrari, and this can confuse some people. To be honest, the online version is not that much different. It pretty much uses the same data in different layout and design, and I have to say that at the times I found it more user-friendly than the app. Welcome screen brings me straight to my garage, where I can see my cars. There is no big event banner which blocks half of the screen like in the mobile app, and I take that as a benefit. To be honest, all the important information are in main page, while the app tries to show me with more marketing things, event, lineup of models and news which I'm not really interested in. The online version of the application does not have that. It is not trying to sell me another new Ferrari, merchandising from the shop, or bombard me with events which I'm not going to attend. The chances are that if you already are an active Ferrari owner, you're most likely getting the invitations to various test events and another Ferrari events from your local dealer, or that you already follow Formula 1 races if you are a fan of F1. The purpose of the website was clearly different than the purpose of the app. The website was built around your cars, so you will get a bit more information about them, such as service history, option list and so on. While the app is there more for the purpose of collecting information about you as a Ferrari owner and marketing you more of the Ferrari merchandising, events and activities. It is also evident that the new Ferrari owners are younger people, which means that they are a generation which likes to do everything on their phones, and Ferrari have to respond to that. So they created this app. Many car makers have their mobile apps, and it is a standard of sorts. But every company sets a different goals for their apps. While apps such as from Mercedes-Benz are purely there to serve you better, they constantly monitor your car, you can lock or unlock the car, turn on the heating, change various settings remotely. You cannot do anything like that with my Ferrari app, because the Ferrari cars are really not connected to the internet, and the goal for the app was simply different. Okay, that's a wrap. So I'm going back to my original question. Is there something secret or special about Ferrari application which you are missing if you are not the Ferrari owner? And the answer is no. There's nothing really special, there's nothing really secret. All the same information you can find on their website. But the answer is slightly different for the Ferrari owner, and I would suggest actually installing the application or creating an account on my Ferrari. And the main reason for that is that you will get the access to the production photos of your car, which is, I guess, nice. And also you can see some servicing history and a full specification of your car. Otherwise, there's nothing really special, sadly. Hopefully, Ferrari in the future will add more information, more servicing information, more information about your car in there. So in that case, the application will be really interesting and helping to the owners. That's basically a wrap. Please let me know if you enjoyed the video, and don't subscribe, because if you will subscribe, it will put more pressure on me and I don't want to feel under pressure. And don't forget that this video was sponsored by milk. Milk is great.